Previously on the rise and fall of Nature Boy and carbonation.
I forgive you, and I still love you.
Judge Heydrich wasn't swayed and sentenced Bishop to life without parole.
Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator and probably the classic definition of a narcissist that I've ever seen.
Many of his supporters weren't in the courtroom for the verdict, but took issue with the judge's words. They called the case one-sided.
This is a setup. These women are scorned. They are spiteful because they couldn't have Mr. Bishop to himself.
His supporters say he will appeal the conviction.
If you just take a step back and you look at the videos that he recorded of himself, you don't have to do a lot of work to make him look bad. You don't have, it's not hard. And he didn't get convicted for looking bad. This is another point I want to drive home that's more important than them doing an appeal. I don't care which way you try to look at it. You could try to look at somebody's character. You could try to look at whatever you think about them. No means no, bro. And he couldn't get around that. Even in his interrogation with the police, he said she said no. But then he tried to clean it up like, not like no, but like, no, stop. Like, nah, it don't matter how she said it. No means no. And let that be a lesson for y'all other Negroes. Beat your meat, go to sleep. Porn is free. Ain't no sexual experience worth you spending life in jail. Play if you want to. It don't matter if that's your girl. It don't matter if she a stripper. It don't matter if she a prostitute. It don't matter if she dressed promiscuous or not. If she says no, you're done. We're done here. But when you Nature Boy and you think you own folks, Goofy Boy talking about, so yeah, just take it. Oh, you thought, so how you gonna clean that up, my boy? What you meant by that? You know, when I say take it, I mean, you know, kind of ask hard. Stupid. You just gonna ignore and not acknowledge the stuff that you said, bruh. Holla at you, bruh. I'm telling you, even if she say no after saying yes, go home, bruh. Beat your meat, go to sleep, bruh. You know what I meant. When I said take it, I didn't mean take it. I meant just demand it and then coerce. And kind of, kind of manipulate them to do it. Okay, Mr. Bishop. Have a seat, Mr. Bishop. Okay, Mr. Bishop, have a seat. She could have her booty hanging out. She could have her breasts hanging out. She could be the nastiest person on this planet. But she can say no, and you gotta honor that. Otherwise, you gonna get Nature Boy. But getting Nature Boy means you did it to your damn self.
The day they sentenced me, my lawyer put in a motion for retrial. You're not supposed to go forward with COVID. That's on record. I said, is this on record that you got COVID? She said, yeah, it's on record. Okay, so it's on record. First of all, I'm supposed to get a retrial because of that, the COVID thing. The other thing is they kept telling the judge, they kept telling the jury, closing the case, telling the jury, get out, come back in, and it was like finding law to make things go their way. There was cheating during the whole trial. You know what I mean? First of all, we did a malicious prosecution video showing how the detectives and all, how they set me up. Everything was a setup, right? So they set me up. All right, you used the co-leader thing, but that had nothing to do with that night. It had nothing to do with the case. But no one knows why they want me locked up, why they blew me up like that, why they made an example out of life plus 10 for a rape charge. Bro, did you know that Suge Knight ran a nigga over on camera and only got 28 years? Why did they give me life plus 10? That's what niggas need to ask. What was he teaching? What was he saying that these people had to target him and make an example out of him? Because they only crucify us when we are a threat. So niggas need to understand why I was a threat.
Some of us might feel like the sentence was too heavy. Some of us might feel like he didn't deserve time at all. Like, the 2 years was enough. There's nothing wrong with you. Some of you just might be trauma bonded. For me, I'm really empathetic to the point where I felt bad for him yesterday when he got his life sentence. I felt so bad. But you know what I needed to remind myself? I had to remind myself of all the evil that he's done to get me out of that feeling of feeling empathetic. I had to do that.
Since leaving Carbonation nearly 2 years prior, after 5 years of being a member, Musa had gotten into a new relationship with a woman named Hadu. For the most part, Musa had been staying offline, but after Nature Boy was sentenced, he would take to the internet and speak his opinion on the situation.
When it comes to like bro's verdict and how they sentenced them, bro, my heart goes out. At the same time, I understand, and we understand that as souls, we all descended here and we chose the themes that we wanted to experience in life. We chose it. So if he got sentenced to that in some way, in the connection of source that we all are, that was a choice to say that this is what I'm going to experience. So our hearts go out to everybody involved in that, and really just pushing out the most positive energy. Everybody has the choice to learn from their life and to choose to do something different every day. As soon as you become aware of a behavior pattern or something that you're doing that is not harmonious with the direction that the collective consciousness is going in, that is no longer, it's just a choice. It's not a habit. It's not a bad habit. It's just a consistent bad choice that's being made. And I think that something on a worldwide level, not just with Eligio, anybody that's in any position of power that's abusing their power in any way, you're going to get taken down. You're going to get taken down in a way that shows you in this realm and in this reality that you can't just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? We have this idea of free will, like we just do what we want to do. Like, nah, that's not how it works, bro. Everybody gets what they deserve. That's real. You get what you put out. That's a universal law. That's something that doesn't change.
And the point of it is accountability. Accountability. Like, the nigga had 2 plea offers, one for 7 years, one for 20, before they gave him his verdict. And if that nigga was man enough to say, you know what? I had a position of power. I had people following me who trusted me, who came to learn the truth, who I was supposed to guide. And look where I landed all of us. Look where I landed myself. I sit down for 7 years. No. He stood in that ego. And the biggest giants are going to fall the hardest.
So we know that everybody's seen what happened yesterday and the verdict that came up.
Yes, all of you guys have been watching from the very beginning. We have been posting it, making sure that y'all are aware of everything.
Of the maliciousness.
Every step of the way. Every time they did something, we pointed it out. Just so that it could be put on record.
Yeah.
Y'all been watching Carbonation Chief online
for years. Some of y'all for years.
And y'all have been looking into his life. And I know you seen Sheba.
What did she do to Sheba? What did he do to y'all? The fact that they sit up there and lie.
The fact that y'all been up here, y'all been here the whole time, right? And he didn't even fuck with you.
But
like
he still let her come around.
He still let you come around
because you wanted to be with him.
Everybody know that he didn't fuck with Sheba like that. But Sheba went up there and did the most. Like, they was actually a kind of romantic relationship. I was like, damn, that's a bit much, right? He didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing to you.
We will use the system to kill our own self. We will use the system against each other as a weapon when we feel some type of way. When that system will do the same shit to you. True, Solar, they'll do that same shit to you. Natiri, Velvet, Sheba, them police don't give a fuck about you. They'll drag your ass if you did something that go against what they want. They don't give a fuck about you. Talking about telling Chief if he had more remorse. That bitch ain't got no remorse.
They lied on him. Why he gotta sit here and have remorse for?
The same people that turned on me because that cracker got smoked, they got weak, and they turned on me. When I first got locked up, look how they was holding that flag. Look at how neat they was. Look how upright I had them. Until that cracker got in their ear. Just like, the devil got to them, man. The devil got to them. They took the bait. They didn't want to go to jail. They didn't want to suffer. They didn't want to pick up their cross. They didn't want to pick up their ark and follow Christ. They didn't want to do that. No, they wanted to the easy route. So they took the easy route. They got the clout. But guess what? Now that you took that, I want you to repent and tell the truth. Tell the truth. The truth will set you free. I'm talking about your soul. It will set your soul free. To the theory, to solar, to true. The truth will set you free because the truth is going to come out in the end. And it's the laws of the universe. God must rise. The truth must rise.
The thing about it is that cult members will never hold the cult leader accountable. Nobody told Eligio Bishop to fly his dumb butt from Puerto Rico into Decatur. I thought you was why is Nature Boy in Decatur? Nobody told you to come to Georgia. You chose to come to Georgia, and you thought that you was gonna play in these folks' face like you played in Mexico, like you played in Nicaragua, you played in Panama. You've been playing like, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody got different beliefs, but we just gonna say God. God tried to warn you, bruh. This bigger than people. God said, okay, I let you go in Mexico. I let you go in Nicaragua. I let you go in Panama. I let you go in Hawaii. But when you get to Georgia, you must not understand there's a different type of people over here. You messed up. But just like the coward you are, you're going to blame everybody but yourself. All of your teachings apply to everybody but you. But you are automatic lame for that. You are automatic lame for that. And the last thing you could say in the court was, I forgive y'all. Bro.
A week after getting sentenced, Nature Boy will be transferred to Georgia Diagnostics and Classification Center, aka Jackson. This will be Nature Boy's first introduction into the Georgia Department of Corrections. He would stay in Jackson for a few months to be assessed, and officials would determine his appropriate security level and what facility they would send him to serve his sentence. Being that Nature Boy had life without parole, from Jackson he would definitely be going to a maximum security.
They transferred him yesterday, and they cut all of his hair. They cut his hair. They cut his antenna. They're trying to break his spirit. They're trying to break his spirit. They cut all of his hair. They got the rape beside his name, beside his picture, like he would do some shit like that. This is what they do to us. This is what they do to the black man who is a leader, who is strong, and who has a mission. Especially Chief. Especially Chief. Got him wearing some big ass clothes. What evidence did they use to give him a life sentence? When somebody's life is on the line, you are supposed to only do that if there's without reasonable doubt that they did this. Y'all seen that he did not commit these crimes, and they got the nerve to give him a life sentence. From what evidence? What evidence did they use to give him a life sentence?
Back in 1971, members of the family, Charles Manson's cult, shaved their heads in an act of solidarity to Charles Manson during his trial. This was done after Manson appeared in court with a shaved head. In an act reminiscent of Manson's cult members, Nature Boy's wives would all shave their heads in an act of solidarity to Nature Boy. Jax and Juju would shave their heads as well.
Hey, cut our antenna.
Pyramid. We are one.
What?
We are one.
We just cut our antenna. What y'all thought we was gonna do what they did? Right. Turn on Chief like they did? No, we know Poppy. We know his heart and we his family.
Yes.
We would never do that. So look out here. We went shade too.
Straight cutting.
What you do
straight
to
cutting
too.
You do to us.
Yeah.
What he go through, we go through.
Yeah, we're not separate.
Yeah. We're sticking together. This just shows our love and our support for our family.
Our loyalty to our husband.
Yes.
And our commitment to him. Like, this don't stop. What you thought? This don't stop.
Never.
No.
Loyalty comes from the heart. It's shown through your actions, you know?
Yeah, it's like people attacking us. Like, what y'all want us to do? Forget about him? Stop supporting him? Like, we are his, we his family. We his woman. What do y'all expect? People don't know how to look after family no more. You know what? You take away money, what's worth more than money is family.
Yeah,
who you
family
have
first.
around you. When you don't got nothing, but you got your family, you can get through anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people, growing up in this society, people be independent. They're not thinking about somebody else, what they going through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of selfishness.
It's very
That covers your heart, hardens your heart. We are people that's really loving. Poppy is loving.
Yes.
He opens himself and always is compassionate to other people, thinking of other people. I'm really selfless. And this journey that we're on, that he has opened up to us as an enlightener, and that through our Christ, through our husband, he has allowed himself to always speak the truth. He is the truth.
Yes.
There's no other way to go about this road or other way to live your life.
No, it's
that's why we riding so hard.
Yeah.
Because he's the truth.
They know what it is. At the end of the day, they know what time it is. Yeah, at the end of the day, they know what time it is, though. One man, oneself. Yeah. That's what pop up on the screen. One man, oneself. At the end of the day, it's one man, oneself. Peace to the gods. Peace to all the gods. You feel me? At the end of the day, you persecuted Chief. So how you feel about Chief is how y'all feel about us. At the end of the day, it's one man, oneself.
Y'all see what's going on, man. Family first.
Family first. And at the end of the day, look.
Y'all did this shit.
And it's hair.
It come right back.
It's gonna go right back. It's gonna go right back. At the end of the day, no attachments. At the end of the day, y'all persecuting Chief and maliciously prosecuting him. At the end of the day, that's an innocent black man that just got sentenced to life without parole. At the end of the day, it's still wartime. At the end of the day, they're doing your people dirty. At the end of the day, this ain't shit. At the end of the day, this ain't shit but extension of my nervous system.
It's gonna grow right back. Niggas gonna grow back right stronger.
My nervous system busting. My shit gonna grow right back. You feel me?
Chopper for 6 months.
Yeah, you feel me? It's gonna come right back. You understand? But yeah, it's one man, oneself.
What they doing to Chief, they doing to us.
That's what they doing to us.
We all doing a bid with Chief right now.
Y'all don't go nowhere now. Jax and Juju, y'all gonna lead the army. Y'all gonna lead the new army. I need y'all, Jax and Juju. Cause you see what Solar and True did. It's already written that they was gonna betray me. So y'all gonna get all the wives. Don't worry about women right now. Okay? Y'all gonna have 33 wives, all of y'all. Y'all gonna get wives, bruh. Don't worry, bruh. Cause this a test. I'm getting out in 3 days, y'all. Jax and Juju, y'all gonna be the generals. Jax, you a general, Jax. I need you to start looking up general stuff. I need you to study all the generals from 1200 BC until today. Juju, you gonna be a lieutenant. Juju, I need you to study all the lieutenants from Rome up until now. Okay? And Malia, you gonna be still queen, Malia. Okay? IFU, y'all know I don't really have no relationship with y'all like that. So y'all support Malia now, cause there's 3 of y'all. Y'all gonna tell Zoka to go home, cause it's 3. Cause it's too many. That's why I'm in here. Cause Zoka throwed off the equilibrium of the universe. Before we were hanging on to Zoka too much. You have 1 minute left. Hey. Call back, Poppy. Y'all see Solar and True went back to Babylon. Yeah, they gonna lose everything. Yeah, cause you know I'm the one that I raised them. You know Solar and True gonna lose everything. Don't worry about them. Watch them. They gonna lose everything cause they turned their back on the Christ. Don't worry about it. Jackson Juju. Y'all gonna be the new generals. So I need you to study generals all the way back from Napoleon and Genghis Khan up until today. Y'all get them books, man. Keep y'all head in them books. I need y'all to know everything about generals, because when they let the real Negroes out of jail, y'all gonna be the commanders. Remember, this is training for y'all. This is spiritual boot camp, Juju and Jax. This is spiritual boot camp. All right, y'all going through y'all trial. Don't worry about me. I'm God.
4 months after Nature Boy was sent to Jackson, Juju and Jax would make the news. Apparently, they were squatting in an abandoned house with a group of people, and sewage from a broken septic tank was flowing onto the neighbor's property.
You can't have just raw sewage running at someone's house and not do anything about it.
But the home is not available. Heck, we don't even know who lives here.
What was that?
I want you to know this private property.
The man is trying to explain that we can't take his picture without consent, but we can, and we did.
If a photo is taken on private property, it amounts to trespassing.
But I'm not on your property.
I'm at my wit's end, really, because there's nothing we can do.
Neighbors say the man you see here moved in with a new group a couple of months ago. Neighbors believe they are affiliated with a religious group.
We don't sell our souls, sir.
Huh?
We do not sell our souls.
Well, I don't want you to sell your soul. I just want you to come talk to us.
And their new community expands into the backyard.
There's the first tent. I think there's another one over and then 5 more on the other side of the house.
This is John Rusnak speaking with police after he says the group came over dressed in ski masks and hand-delivered this cease and desist letter threatening to sue.
Once the news segment was aired, people began flooding the station with calls, linking Juju and Jax to Nature Boy. Once the connection was verified, the police wasted no time in removing the entire group from the property.
After we ran the story, viewers immediately identified the 2 men on the porch. They affiliate themselves with a polygamous group known as Carbon Nation. Social media posts praised the group's leader, Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy. Earlier this year, a DeKalb County jury convicted Bishop of one of his followers, holding her hostage and posting a revenge porn video online. He was sentenced to life. Take a look at this. One of the guys on the porch is the same guy who testified at Bishop's trial. A judge had him removed for repeated outbursts.
You know what? He just lost his right to stay in the courtroom.
After Bishop's sentencing, a group of people got into this house and made it their home. It must have been something we said. Following our investigation, all of them are gone.
I guess they evicted you. Where y'all gonna go now? Why did you guys think you could stay in that house?
The group wandered off into the woods, leaving behind their version of the American dream.
A few weeks after the sewage debacle, Nature Boy would finally be transferred out of Jackson. He would be sent to Macon State Prison, a maximum security facility located in Oglethorpe, Georgia, approximately 120 miles south of Atlanta. At the time of Nature Boy arriving at Macon in 2025, the facility had been deemed the most dangerous prison in Georgia the year prior.
A Macon State Prison inmate is dead after a fight with his roommate.
Just hours before we came on air, we received confirmation about an inmate who died at Macon State Prison.
An inmate died at Macon State Prison on Sunday.
DOJ investigators found persistent understaffing, under-supervision, illicit drug use, and a rampant gang presence.
3 former Macon State Prison officers will serve time behind bars for their involvement with the beating of an inmate and a cover-up.
A North Georgia mother is grieving her son who was killed in the Macon State Prison this week.
For the second time in as many days, an inmate at Macon's Central State Prison is dead after being stabbed.
The Justice Department alleges the state has failed to protect prisoners from violence and harm.
The correction officers seized alcohol, tobacco, meth, over 3 pounds of marijuana, hundreds of cell phones, and nearly 650 weapons.
The Georgia Department of Corrections is investigating an inmate death. This one happening at Macon State Prison on Wednesday.
The barbed wire fences, the gun towers, and the chaotic cell blocks were a far cry from the serene mountainside of Costa Rica or the tropical landscape of Panama where Nature Boy once called home. This was his new reality, and unless some sort of miracle would happen, this would be his reality for the rest of his life.
I gotta make this public. I gotta let people know what's going on here, right? Because they've been having me in this cell trapped 24 hours, bro, trapped in the dark without no power in it. I don't have any power myself. I have to run a line from somebody else's cell to my cell. And then once they put me in, I have the water on. I have to buy bottled water. And all my food, I can't trust in the food. I gotta get buy from the guys, their store. And they trying to poison my food for real. Luckily, I'm getting donations enough to keep me alive in here. It's not just me. It's happening around me. I'm around other dudes that are getting, the dudes are dying. They're dying around me. Like, look it up. Macon State, how many guys are just dying? Like, just dying in these cells right around me. Like, every now and then, they'll shut out flats. And we'll hear police coming up. Somebody died. It's illegal, bro. This is corrupt in here, man. I did a lot of crazy shit. People don't like me. I get it. I did all that stuff for clout. But this is real. And I know people don't even care about police. They don't like me. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is happening to us as black men. This is happening to us in here. Like, and you're on your own to survive, bro.
Chief is going to be released. Chief is going to be home.
Yeah. You guys don't understand, as much hate as he has is as much love, if not more.
Well, if y'all know any good appeal lawyers, don't hesitate to send them to us, because we're going to call them.
Even if you yourself practice law, like
let us know.
If you're a paralegal, or you a lawyer, or you know somebody who is a lawyer, like, even if you just looking up something online and you like, here's the appeal process, like, we gonna read it.
Yeah, trust me, we are taking notes, we are making networks, and a lot of people have been sending us some really great stuff. And if you in here and you have, I just want to say I'm thankful, because this stuff is really helping us, and we're putting together a whole document of just everything that we need set in stone. And we can't share everything online because we are being under attack.
Yeah,
everything that we do is being under attack,
and that's crazy. Just to target, like, I mean, the hate is like to another extent level, to where they actually is like banking on us to die or some type shit,
and give up and try to be a part of the lie and a part of this BS. You could never. You have to endure when you're walking on this path and standing in truth. And you gotta stay focused on the end goal and the victory.
He is gonna beat this.
Yes.
And
we gonna be reunited, and we gonna be back how we was. It's just the process of it all.
He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole.
That's a very excessive sentence.
For nothing.
That's an excessive sentence. And I feel like that's been the main thing that shocked a lot of people, was like, murderers don't even get that. People who actually great people and have concrete evidence without reasonable doubt don't even get that. Like, that is crazy.
With all the disorder and lawlessness going on behind the walls of Macon, it was only a matter of time before Nature Boy would get caught up in it. That time would come not long after he arrived at the prison. And what Nature Boy would describe as him being mistakenly identified, he would be stabbed 9 times and suffer from a collapsed lung. He would have to be airlifted to a local hospital as a result of the attack.
Eligio Bishop
has been airlifted for medical treatment.
Inmates stabbed him multiple times.
This is exclusive video of first responders transferring the patient to the medical helicopter. The WSAV investigative unit waiting for the Department of Corrections now for information.